January 22nd, 2020, and welcome to the weather update. We've had a string of absolutely beautiful days. Monday was the best, obviously. It was completely clear, not a cloud in the sky, absolutely beautiful. That day I was in New Jersey for a nice hike. And then yesterday, we had some cirrus around. We still had plenty of sunshine, and got to see, got to get outside yesterday too, enjoy the sunshine in the Glen Cove area because I had to, go to my appointment because I have, mental illness, so I have to see a therapist. And then today we had more sunshine and clear sky. Sky was actually a little nicer today, and got back to the Pine Barrens again in Deer Park. So a very nice string of days that we've had. It's rare that we get such a nice string of days, but sure enough, we did. So let's get to the current condition because in some areas it's very cold out. In West Hampton right now, 14 degrees outside. We got mostly clear skies out there. So with the clear skies, no winds, and dry air, it's going to radiate away in the Pine Barrens. And you can see here, these are some of the observations, and you can see in the Pine Barrens areas here. Wow, West Hampton is now reporting 12. So they're now down to 12 degrees at West Hampton. Wow, let me refresh that. So they are now down to 12 degrees at West Hampton. Well, this is saying 14, but that's saying 12. So I don't know who to believe, but that is the Gabreski Airport. It's saying 12 degrees. I believe it. It's going to go down possibly into the single digits over there. That is the heart of the Pine Barrens there. We like to call it the dwarf piney barrens, because that's where it's really desert-like, and it just radiates away really crazy. In other areas, it's in the mid-20s. At Islip and Islip Airport here, I think this is it. Here we got 24 degrees, and in Nassau County we also have mid-20s. Obviously warmer in the city where it's holding on to the urban heat island effect there, still in the mid-30s there. And then in New Jersey, it's also warmer there too. They're not radiating as well. Oh, wait a minute, I spoke too soon. Let's see if we can find Miller Air Park here. That Miller Air? No, that's not Miller Air Park. Let's find Miller Air Park. Maybe that's Miller Air. Yeah, it's radiating away there too. Not as cold as West Hampton, but it's still 18 degrees there, so it's dropping off there too as well. So yeah, it is definitely dropping off tonight. It's getting cold out there. Let's look at some of these other observations. I'm just out of curiosity here because this is one of those nights where you get that radiational cooling. So let's see what we have here in Nassau County. So we are in the mid-20s in most of Nassau County. So it is getting, after being near 40 today, it is really cooling down tonight because we have those clear skies and light winds. And let's see if we can get some observations. They don't have the airport on here. Yeah, I could see a 19. So it's getting down well into the teens in the Pine Barrens. And along the water also it's warmer, and in the city, of course, you have those mid-30s. And then if we look at New Jersey, let's see if we can get some readings around Toms River. Yeah, not quite as cold there, not a surprise. But it's still cold. It's in the low 20s there, so it is radiating. And like we said, Miller Air Park had 18. I'm going to double check that right now, actually, on the website for the Weather Service. Let's double check that and see. 37 in Central Park. All right, so let's take a look at Miller Air Park here. Mount Holly's 24, and yes, it's down to 18 at Miller Air Park, also in the Pine Barrens there in New Jersey. So let's take a look at our models and see, what's happening in the atmosphere, because the atmosphere has changed. Unfortunately, we're getting into another one of these not so nice patterns that you can see on the models, and you can also see it. Even though we're in a decent pattern now, we're getting out of it. And that's we're basically seeing, and I'll talk about it more in tomorrow's weather update, is the return of the similar pattern we had, earlier on in this month, unfortunately, with the Pacific dominating, and not really any cold air and lots of clouds. So we see this is the next storm system, and that we're gonna have to deal with on Saturday. Looks like Saturday is going to be a heavy rain. It's going to be a soaker of a day, and then as we go into Monday, you can see just instability, cloudiness, and then here comes the next rainstorm. And this is we'll have we'll have the whole week maybe without any rainstorms, but there'll be a lot of clouds around. And then here comes the next rainstorm here, and well, this this model actually has it becoming more of a snowstorm. This is to kick off February, so we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll get some snowstorms. All right, maybe it's starting to look a little better now. Okay, so all right, so we're starting to see, looks like a little more of a trough again. So it's not the same. It looked like the models was, they keep going back and forth, But now we had that flip in the pattern. So I really think, even though the model said we're going to get a crappy pattern back, I think that, something has changed, and therefore I think that we won't see the same kind of really ridiculous warmth that we had in the beginning of the month. I'm going to go more over the long range for in tomorrow's weather update. But let's go. We're just taking a look at the weekend right now and this rainstorm that we're going to be getting. So this is going to be one hell of a soaker that we're going to get Saturday, and it's going to last all day Saturday into the evening. And let's see how much rain that it gives us. Oh, yeah, could be well over an inch of rain. So it's going to be another soaker. We haven't had a soaker in a while, but we're going to have another one on Saturday night. As far as the temperatures go, let's go and look at that because temperatures will start warming up as we head into tomorrow. So this is the GFS. It actually doesn't have the temperatures getting all that much warmer. It still has us only around 40 for tomorrow. And then for Friday, we see this a little more warm air come in where temperatures get into the mid-40s. This is the GFS, which seems to be a little cool. Saturday, you could see this is going to be a warm sector very close to our area, possibly getting over New Jersey where it could hit the 50s with this low, the way it's tracking right over us. And then Sunday, we drop to around 40, but still a little bit above normal. Now, as far as the skies go, we're not really gonna see. I actually want to look at another model here, because the GFS seemed a little cool for tomorrow. Let me look at the ICON. No, that's similar too. That's the 0Z run too. Okay. All right. Well, all right. Let me go to the Let me go back to GFS, and we'll just look at the sky cover and show you that we will unfortunately be having more clouds around. You can see tomorrow. This is tomorrow. So lots of cirrus around. So after relatively clear, some scattered cirrus around today. The clouds really roll in. Tomorrow's gonna have a real probably high overcast, especially in the afternoon, and then the clouds just stick around Friday, Saturday, and Sunday as well. I'm not gonna go beyond that, but you can see there's gonna be plenty of clouds around. So hopefully you got a chance to enjoy the sunshine this week. That's all I could say, because we're gonna have lots and lots of clouds around tomorrow, and probably for tomorrow, Friday, so at least we're gonna have at least 4 fairly junked up days that we're gonna have to deal with at least. And as we go into we'll take you into, just go a little further here, even though I said I wasn't. And maybe Monday we'll clear it out a little bit. We'll have to see what happens. I mean, I'm always tempted to look at the longer range on these models to see. Let's see if we see any really cold air coming into the picture or not. That's the question. Because right now, I mean, when I looked at it yesterday, I didn't see much. So it stays a little bit above average, but not terribly above average. It's just going to be with a couple, maybe a degree or two above average. And then we start seeing some cold air starting to come in. This is with that snow that we might see. This is the first weekend of February. We might actually see some snow with that. A little bit of cold air, and then looks like it's going to bring oh yeah, look at that. Yes. So hopefully we can get some more cold air in the picture. And we'll just take a look at this. Obviously, this is well over a week away from this weekend, so take this with a grain of salt. But I know the snow lovers and everybody really wants a snowstorm, and we haven't had a decent snowfall at all this whole winter. But if this were it looks like it would start off as rain, and then this low intensifies and pulls down the cold air and switches it over to a heavy wet snow. And this would be for us for the first day of February. We'll see if that pans out, because that's ways away. And I don't think I even have any other models that go out that far to even I don't think any of the other models go out that far. I don't think the ICON goes out. No, that's not going to go out far enough. What about the CMC? Let's see. That might go out far enough. Let's see if this even shows up on the CMC. It's just yeah. There it is, but it has it further up. I mean, this is such in the long range, but hey, it's a fantasy storm for now. We'll keep our eye on it. But as far as this weekend goes, just lots of rain and tons of clouds starting tomorrow. So, like I said, we had 3 nice days in a row. Can't complain. But now get ready for the clouds once again. So that's going to wrap up this weather update. Take care, and thank you for watching.